Welcome to our video bulletin for Friday the 4th of December. Although we're in Advent, you can see that I'm standing next to a lit Christmas tree. So as people come into the church throughout Advent, that they want to experience something of what's going to be happening at the other end of December. And this has always been our way, that we help people to celebrate the Christmas story, and we do that through our rather fantastic trees which are up. So we haven't got the normal carol services, and we are going to be having a lot fewer people in church this Advent, but there will be some carol service and there will be some celebration of our time together and the coming of Christ. And this week we put available the tickets to 9 lessons and carols, which for many people is the beginning of their Christmas. So we're going to do 2 of them this year because we've got to remain distanced, and they're going to be on Sunday the 20th of December and Tuesday the 22nd of December at 6 o'clock. And you can reserve your tickets via Eventbrite or ring the office and we can help you through that process. It will be a traditional service, but very much within the rules that we are given. Well, we are opening up this week for public worship as well, and later today we will have our first midweek Eucharist in this post-lockdown season, and then I'll say a few words a little bit later about our service on Sunday. But we hope now, with the positive news about a vaccine and the very positive news about the decrease in numbers of infections in Liverpool, that we are going to be on the home straight for this pandemic. So as we think more and more about the future and make our plans, we're thinking about meeting each other and being back together. And of course, Friday's the moment when we've been getting to know some members of the congregation in greater depth. And today, Ian's been speaking to Ruth and to Peter.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Meet the Congregation slot for Friday, the 4th of December. I'm here with some really special members of the congregation who are really involved in the Sunday school and who I've gotten to know over the last couple of weeks and months. And that is Peter and Ruth. Hi, Peter and Ruth. How are you doing today?
We're all right, thanks.
Thanks.
Yeah. So one thing that I'm trying to ask everybody, because I know this has been a really hard year, just kind of how Lockdown 2.0 is treating you, how you're doing, just to kind of check in.
So I think it's been quite an interesting one, really. I think on one hand, having the 2 kids, it's been really hard because it's been really hard, like entertaining 2 little ones in the house all the time, and obviously not being able to take them to see the friends and all the rest of it. But on the other hand, I don't know about for you, but the last 9 months have absolutely flown. I think. So, like, to say we haven't done much, it's just gone so fast. So I think on one hand, having the kids has like been a blessing, really, because
it's
kept us busy, hasn't it?
It's been a distraction.
Kept us going,
Madness.
Yeah.
And you guys have been coming to St. Nick's for a couple of years now, right? How many years?
Since about just over 6 years. About 6,
6 or 7
nearly
years.
7. Yeah, nearly 7 years. Yeah.
That's a lot. Yeah. And how did you first get connected to St. Nick's?
We met at university, and we lived in Halls, which are just down the road from the church. And when we decided to get married, we were trying to think of a place that we both would like to get married in, and I suggested St. Nick's, and we couldn't have picked anywhere better, really.
Yeah. We hadn't been before, but we both wanted to get married in a church. So Pete said, obviously just like having seen it so often, living there. Pete said, walked past it. So Pete said, let's go down and see what that's like. And we went in and we instantly just
fell in love with it.
Yeah, and everyone was really friendly, and that was it. So it was actually our anniversary last week.
Yeah,
6-year anniversary last week. Yeah, so.
Wait, sorry, how many years?
6. Yeah, so 6 years ago, Michelle married us, and then we've just been coming, and now obviously having the kids in the Sunday school, they love coming down to Sunday school. So it's good.
Yeah, that's a lovely story. We actually get a lot of people who come for a wedding and then stick around. I think like it's a church that's in a lot of people's heads because they come by it, and then it's kind of like a building, and then it starts to come alive. So
yeah,
it's beautiful.
Yeah, once you experience it and you see the garden and then the church itself and what it's got to offer, it was a pretty easy decision to make to get married there.
Yeah, it's beautiful inside, isn't it?
Yeah, it's stunning, really. Yeah, it's lovely.
Well, thank you very much for sitting down with me. And just to anybody out there, if you happen to see Peter and Ruth at church, do say hello to them. They're very friendly. They at 6 years. I mean, 6 years is a long time. That's a year for every week I've been here. So they're very knowledgeable. So do talk to them. They're very friendly. And thanks so much for sitting down with me. Hope to see you.
Okay. Hopefully see you soon. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, Ruth and Peter, with of course Katie and Holly, will be here on Sunday, as they are most Sundays, and this coming Sunday we resume our public worship in church. And throughout lockdown we've been preparing a group of people for confirmation. So the Bishop of Liverpool, Bishop Paul, will be with us on Sunday for that service, and we've got 5 candidates, so please do keep in your prayers Ali and Victoria and Leon and Laura and Les, and we will be there to support them on Sunday. Of course, none of it's what we're used to in terms of liturgy and celebration, but it will be as good as we can make it. And so when you come on Sunday, please do remember it's been a few weeks, so we need to refresh ourselves about how to keep safe, and that means that we remain distanced. We're not allowed in Tier 2 to meet each other inside the building. We can greet each other outside in a limited way, but not inside the building, please. And remember to bring a mask. We do have some available, but bring a mask, and of course there's hand sanitizer available. If we can stick to those rules, we'll be through the pandemic more quickly. Also on Sunday we'll be announcing the names of our new curates who will be arriving in June, so it's going to be a very exciting day on Sunday for all sorts of reasons. I hope you can be there, and I hope you have a very good weekend.